Hey fellers, back again. Today, walking along the creek, whatnot, and just digging, along this side of the hill here where all the dirt and stone stuff is, and found one in the water, but it was up further a little bit more. But well, let me just show you. Here's today's findings, and I think I did pretty good. Here's today's findings. Found about 4 tie plates. That's what these are called. These are railroad tie plates. These are what go on top of the ties, and then these holes are for the railroad spikes for the rails to be held down. And in case you're wondering, the reason why this one is longer than the rest of them is because these are standard tie plates. These are regular ones. Like, the rail would go in between here, put a spike here, here, and here, and that would be what holds down the rail to the tie itself. Now this one is longer because this is for a jointed section of rail. So when you put rail joints on either side of the rail, it makes the rail base, I guess you could say, a little bit wider than the standard version. So what they did was they made a longer tie plate to cover that with, and now you can have a wider rail base go through here, and then you can just spike it in the 3 spots like normal. Now these two are the standard way that the tie plates are. Usually there's a hole in the top middle, and then 2 holes in the bottom, 2 holes in the bottom, 1 in the top middle. But some of them are different, like these 2 for example. Sometimes, and a lot of them are usually 2 holes in the bottom, but I don't know if you can tell, these are spaced out a lot further, and these ones are spaced in a lot closer, like these ones as well. These are spaced in closer, these ones are wider out. So here's like the width of this one, and yeah, these are spaced out a lot more. Sorry if the camera went sideways for a second, but anyway, the spike holes will be on opposite sides sometimes on curves or stuff like that. It will be elongated like sideways like this, so they'll put a spike right here and a spike here, so having this hole here makes them do a rail at a angular or turn version. So that's why these tie plates have holes on either ends and not in the middle like these 2 do. But these are the 2 standard ones. This is for a regular rail to a tie, and this is for a rail with joints on it with the tie, and then these 2 are for curves more likely. And then these are just standard regular tie railroad spikes. As you can see, they kind of get smaller because they're rusted out and whatnot and older. I'm assuming this one's the oldest because you can see it's the smallest out of all of them. This one's shorter, by length. So I'm assuming this one's the oldest, and then I'm going to take a wild guess and say the newest one out of all these is either this one, or this one. I'm going to definitely go with this one's the newest because it looks, or maybe this one. This one might be the lengthiest, I'm not sure, but these are all standard railroad spikes. There's the head of it, that's where they would pound it in. The bottom of it goes into the tie plate like that, of course a lot deeper though. And then, you'd have a rail going in through right here, and then this spike would go down a lot further, and this is what holds in the rails. But yeah, that's just that's pretty much it. I know a lot more about railroading stuff. Leave a comment down below if you want to learn more and hear me talk about more railroad related stuff. I have tracks right behind my house, so if you want to see videos of that whatnot, leave a comment down below. And then don't forget to like this video, click that subscribe button, turn it gray from red, and yeah, that'll about do it for this video, and see you fellas in the next one. So later.